What's up, folks? Happy Monday. It's time for Grapple Pro TV, the best in professional wrestling. I'm Big Sean Kramars. Next to me, as always, is my good friend, Wheels with a Z.
With a Z, good friend, and that's with a Z.
Hey, I said we were going to turn over a new leaf this year, my friend, and I meant it. But in the ring right now is the best in Buffalo, New York, the former Grapple Pro heavyweight champion, Anthony Musso, and this man's frustration levels are at an all-time high right now.
Absolutely. And he's taking on the guy that could possibly put him out here tonight on Grapple Pro Monday night, Madd Dawg.
Yeah, Madd Dawg is a physical specimen, to say the least, and we are lucky to have him here in Grapple Pro. And this is a huge challenge for the dark horse, Anthony Musso. He's looking to get back to the top of that mountain and get another shot at Mr. Fancy. And, of course, Anthony Musso means business. Cheap shot to get this thing started.
Wait, don't turn your back on your opponent, especially when their name is
Anthony
Musso. Don't matter.
Low-life tactics by a guy who's really become accustomed to acting in such a fashion, Anthony Musso.
Kramars, cut it out. Call it down the middle.
God.
Oh, so sick of you
Speaking
calling
of
it
down
one way.
the middle of Madd Dawg's chest must have just caved in from that nasty knife edge. Anthony Musso has the most devastating chops I've seen in a long time, and you cannot question that.
It's all business for Musso. He's got his eye on the prize, and that's not Madd Dawg. That's the Grapple Pro Championship that Mr. Fancy holds, and he will be putting it on the line this Saturday night over at the Walleye Association Club against Kevin Blackwood.
Yeah,
Fancy might not even walk out of Walleye Saturday night as champ. I know Musso don't give a damn who the champion is walking out of Saturday night. He wants a shot at that Grapple Pro Heavyweight Championship again.
He does, but Anthony Musso, being a man of business, of course, is focused on his task at hand this coming Saturday night when he takes on Puf in his return to Buffalo, New York. And Anthony Musso, if he can get past Puf.
Russian leg sweep right there. Hook of the leg, and good for two.
Only two. But like as I was saying, if Musso can dominate Puf and get past him in a convincing fashion, you got to believe he's next in line, right?
Cut it out, if. He's going to run right through him. Have you seen what Musso's been doing to every person that is put in front of him?
Absolutely. They fall in one after the other, and Madd Dawg right now is headed down that road, hardly any offense. He's trying to get back in this thing, Wheels, but Musso's not going to let it happen, man.
Yeah, absolutely not. He is in firm control. Another big-time chop to the chest of Madd Dawg.
Look at the look on that man's face. That spells everything you need to understand about these chops thrown by Anthony Musso. Utterly vicious, and even Karen looks like she's a little disturbed by this nastiness we're seeing here on Monday night.
When you get inside that squared circle, you better be ready to fight.
Absolutely. That's what we do here at Grapple Pro. Every time you're in a Grapple Pro ring, you have to fight. That's what we pride ourselves on. Madd Dawg is a fighter, but he's up against a juggernaut right now, and I don't hesitate when I say that about Anthony Musso. I've said, since we've talked about it, I've said numerous times Musso is the best in Buffalo. Yes, only two. But closer and closer he gets to putting away Madd Dawg, Wheels.
One step closer there, Kramars.
So seriously, if Musso puts down Puf in dominating fashion this coming Saturday, does Grapple Pro management put him next in line for a title match?
The only man that can answer that is Mikey every night. Mikey,
he's silent on the matter. I've asked him. Have you?
He told me not to speak on it in public.
Well, he's got an interesting situation with Musso because, as you know, Musso suspended. It's lifted just for tonight and just for that. But if Musso does anything else underhanded, he's done. So Mikey's got his hands full with Musso, so you got to wonder what that means. But right now, Madd Dawg on the way back. Massive spine buster. But does he have enough gas left in the tank to take advantage?
Trying to will himself back together to pull this victory off.
That's the most substantial offense Madd Dawg's had all contested. It is a big maneuver. That spine buster devastating in every sense of the word. Anthony Musso reeling right now. Head of steam, down he goes. Madd Dawg heating up right now, and you can feel the love in the building. They want to see Musso put down, Wheels.
Yeah, two clotheslines followed up by a back elbow. But Musso back again. Looking to take control, but
big power slam. Right on the money. Not enough. Take a look at that spine buster again, brought to you by Genesis Gaming and Hobby. And we got to shout out the rest of our sponsors too. Of course, Dulce Canapinto Attorneys at Law, the best in personal injury. If you're in a jam, call them. They'll get you the justice that you deserve. And afterwards, use that justice. Go get yourself some carbones, the best slice in Buffalo. And of course, tell them Grapple Pro sent you. Madd Dawg still trying to fight for his life. Back elbow. Now
setting him up for the spear.
And you know how devastating this is. Oh, man, he might be out. He might be out, Wheels.
Yeah, I seen it go off like a light switch. He's done. Good night, Madd Dawg. Thanks for coming. It was fun while it lasted. 2 and 3.
No! Still alive, but look at Anthony Musso. He's got that heel lock locked in. Nowhere for Madd Dawg to go. Right in the center of the ring, and listen to this man scream.
He's not letting go.
But he's tapping out. Your winner in convincing fashion, the dark horse, Anthony Musso.
He's one match closer to Saturday night over at the Walleye Association Club in Hamburg, New York. I'm going to be there live and in the flesh. Are you guys, that's the question, will you guys be there?
If you're not planning on it, you definitely want to change those plans because the best family entertainment value certainly comes from Grapple Pro.
Tough words from Musso. Let's take a look back on how he picked up this big-time victory Monday night here. Falcon arrow, hook of the leg, nothing there for Madd Dawg. Just trying to roll out of it, but Musso is just so technical. Puts him in that heel lock.
Wait a minute! Look on the bottom of the screen. This match is over. What is this man's problem?
You know
Does
what
he want to get fired? Is that what he wants?
Kramars, you're asking questions you already know answers to. But listen, you want to see more Grapple Pro, you tune in Thursday night, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, Facebook and YouTube. I'm going to be there. Will you?
Yeah.
Braxton! I know our meeting was a little unplanned, but listen, I've had my eyes on you for a while. What happened with Haley Dillon there? You know, the small dogs all had their big victory before your match and didn't end up the way you expected. But I needed to meet you as soon as possible. I wanted to be there. I wanted to be a friend. And these small dogs, they claim to be your friends, but they see somebody they don't know approaching their friend at ringside with a chair, and where are they? I think you have potential for something much better. Let's find out.